सामने से मत आइए।
Hello?
Yes, you're audible now. You can start now.
Yeah. Thank you very much for having me here. It's a great opportunity for me to be here today. And I'd like to extend a great thank you to my sister, Rasmi. I have already regarded her as my assistant. She has been always an inspiration for me, and that is a very good I would say that. By saying that, I would like to start talking about sustainability as a topic, because I like this paradigm of sustainability development. And I have been working in this area for the last 15 years, and I've seen lots of ups and downs and also debate on this sustainability. But now I see that the time is now mature now, and a lot of companies, also individuals, institutions, they are now working on this sustainability development. And this is not only because this is a field now, also when we look at the population index and also the United Nations sustainability goal, that the population size has almost increased by more than double. And by 2030, they are expecting that it will be become like 9 billion. So we have to think now or not. So that's why I think in 2015 there was a Paris Agreement, and they have decided that every year they are going to build a fund of 100 billion euro, and that will be dispersed towards sustainability development. So for me, I'm working with ASM, and she has already given my introduction. And so here I'm working with this strategy, and our job is to make a strategy for the long term. Is for sustainability that we talk about. So there are certain definitions, but I believe that sustainability is the piece of the present generation without compromising the ability to the future generation to meet them. So that's how we have to think. And when we talk about sustainability, then of course we talk about the long-term program and all that. And my specialized area is of course on energy because I have been working in this area for the past 15 years. And I've seen a lot of energy transition, so I will focus more on energy and emissions because these are very much interrelated. So the energy has two kinds of energy nowadays, and there is a greenhouse gases which has been recognized by the United Nations, the United Nations on climate change framework, and they talk about 6 GHG gases, that the greenhouse gases, which is causing a lot of problems. But mostly we are focusing on CO2 and CH4, so carbon dioxide and methane. So I will focus on the CO2 part because that is one that we are trying to mitigate in our organization, and also a lot of other countries are doing that. So it's, they are categorized in 3 different categories, which is like scope 1 emission, which is basically comes from direct energy use, and second is scope 2, which you can term it as indirect energy, which comes basically from the electricity uses. And the third emission is, which is also known as the scope 2, which is basically the biggest emissions we have, and that is coming from your upstream and downstream activities, which is like product and services, goods, transportation, commuting, etc., etc. So when we talk about the scope 1 and 2, and there is a target, of course, and there are lots of institutions, they are putting also pressure. If I talk about Europe, now there is a legislation in place which is known as Corporate Sustainability Reporting Directives, and that's the kind of mandate that every company has to comply with that, and they need to take a target on that. So, and they have to also comply with 1.5 degrees scenario, which is given by the Paris Agreement. And every company or institution has to meet that target because if you don't act now, it will be very late. So every company has to meet a target scope 1 and 2, and you have to align with that 1.5 degrees standard. That is the temperature they have expected that over 100 years. The Earth's temperature has increased, so we have to minimize that. And how to minimize? That is, of course, you have to take a decision on that, and every company is taking that. For instance, in our company, like ASML, we have a state-of-the-art technology company, and we built machines to make chips. So we are not a semiconductor industry, but we are very much related to the semiconductor industry, because our machines are built in such a way that they can produce a number of wafers. That is what the lithographic processes, like you print a pattern, and you may have known about that course on that every year the transmitter is increasing on a chip. So small size of chip can have millions of transistors put on, and that is what our company is doing. So we work in a clean environment, and technology proves that there is a huge energy consumption. So each clean room requires 2 megawatt of load. So that is a huge load, and we have to manage that energy by looking at all the geopolitical situations and also the restrictions from the union. You have to be very careful, and sustainability is not only for sustainability but also business continuity. So we work on that way and manage everything. And nowadays there is the ESG definition for sustainability, which includes your environmental, social, and governance. So if I talk about environment, then that includes your climate and energy strategy, biodiversity, water efficiency, energy efficiency, carbon and environmental management system. So that is about the environmental, and then of course you have to also when you work on social and governance, then only you can see the growth. So mostly I work on energy efficiency part, because when you have some target, then of course you have to see like how to minimize your energy consumption. And if you are minimizing your energy consumption, then of course that is minimizing also your emission reduction. So these are two things which we focus mostly. And then to minimize your energy emission, there are some processes which we need to follow. And for that we use Trice-Energetica, which says that first you minimize your consumption. And the ways to minimize the consumption is to take energy efficiency. Like in India, you have Bureau of Energy Efficiency. They are setting up guidelines for building roads and everything. Similarly, also we have here in Europe, which is more stringent, and they call it like building codes. And that is also under like several kinds of certifications are there nowadays. But in Europe, you can see green certification. That is the certification given to the green building. And the green building, when we say that, then they have assessed on several criteria. And that is validity is for lifetime when you get that green certification. So that is the start initially in the design phase, and you make your building in that way. And second is LEED, which is the USA certification. So everything is very much related to your natural resource, how to minimize that. And then it comes to circular economy. And that is also a very hot topic nowadays, because every organization has started looking at this circular economy, that how to minimize your resource. Not like after it is generated, but before that, what resources we can take to minimize all those natural resources, and how to maximize and optimize. That's what we are also doing, and other companies are also doing that one. So this is all about this one. And when I talk about Trice-Energetica, then of course the first thing is reduce and consume and improve your energy efficiency. Second is use renewable energy as much as possible. So one way is either you buy from the market, or maybe you can also set up your own renewable energy resource. And solar is one of the best things which you can put it as a solar panel or parabolic, and that gives you maximum heat so that you can maximize and also minimize your electricity usage, which is very much heavily depending on coal. So that is what every country is now doing. Also, when I do this analysis, of course, the business case is one of the important things to take into account. How to maximize your project benefits, and you can present it to the board, and this is what the project offtake and benefits. And the second thing is the carbon pricing, because we talk about this business case, and every time we only talk about either the offtake in terms of electricity, but we never talk about emission reduction. Even if you do any energy efficiency project, there is an emission involved. So whatever you do in terms of either energy production or energy efficiency, minimize emission reduction, and that emission reduction needs to be priced. And that is also one of the discussions right now going on. And recently there has been a conference done in Europe, and they have calculated that the carbon mitigation cost would be like €150 by 2030, and even it will go more, because one ton of carbon which you mitigate, then you need to pay some cost, and that includes everything. So that is the price we are talking about, and that is the price you can also use as an incentive if you do some energy efficiency project. So I think this is what I want to talk about, and I would like to end my speech by saying that I just read one very strong line from a basketball player and also he was a coach, literally, and he always used to say that you are not doing better than you are doing worse. So this is in terms of like sustainability, whatever we have done so far, it is not enough to minimize the 1.5 degree scenario temperature. We have to do more, and it is a collective effort, and everybody has to participate. So it is also the individual responsibility And we should lead by example. For me, in case, I'm very much fascinated about solar stuff. We are also in Europe. We use solar stuff. We have some solar filter and also oven. We would like to use that, of course, because in Europe we don't have that much number of sun days, but in summertime we still have some opportunity to do that, and I also think that this is and easily return get your return on investment within 5 to 6 years if you use that solar. So thank you very much for your patience, and if you have a question, just ask.
Thanks a lot for enlightening us. Thank you.
Oh, welcome. Thank you very much.
We now have Dr. Harsh Chandriyada, Professor and Head Department of Computer Science.
पहले से बोलने में तो तैयारी कर लिया आपने ऐसे बोलने मजा नहीं आता सस्टेनेबिलिटी में कभी बोलोगे तो
Deputy Registrar, Academy, to felicitate our guests. Introduction about Dr. Subhash Chandriyada. Sir is having 23 plus years of teaching and industry experience with numerous journal publications, book chapters, books and conference proceedings. Sir has been awarded and recognized several times for his work. His main area of interest include cyber security, network security, cloud computing, soft computing and machine learning. I request Subhash sir to please enlighten us with your rich experience and both of this. Please sir.
Johar. Good morning. Supposed to be start the session at 11:30 and 1:30. No problem. We have used to various types of scenario. Honorable Vice Chancellor in absentia and eminent speakers, 2 Vice Chancellors and 1 speaker from abroad, from my counterpart. He has talked about sustainability, development. Due to constraint of time, I will come to the core of the research within 5 to 10 minutes. If you get interest, let me know, I will extend my speech. Otherwise, we will welcome and listen the research scholars who has prepared the PPT whole night. What I will talk like that. Actually, where a good research begins. A good research begins with survey. literature review, literature survey. Any research, whether it's science, technology, arts, humanity, medical science, anything. Why? Actually, this research is known to be endless process. भाई अगर एक अच्छा टीचर पढ़ा रहा है तो बच्चों से उम्मीद है कि भाई जरा मुखातिब होइए, सेल्फी. You will get a chance. सेल्फी पॉइंट बनाए कि नहीं ऑर्गेनाइजर्स? बना देना नहीं थोड़ा सा. सुनिए, समय निकालना हमारा. तो हम क्या कह रहे थे कि रिसर्च कहां से स्टार्ट होती है? डेवलपमेंट की बात तो ढेर सारे स्पीकर्स ने करी, सस्टेनेबिलिटी की बात भी करी, लेकिन रिसर्च स्टार्ट कहां से हो रही है? पहला तो ये कि रिसर्च कभी स्टार्ट नहीं होती, खत्म नहीं होती. जो आइंस्टीन ने किया था वो इन्वेंशन था, राइट ब्रदर्स ने किया था वो इन्वेंशन था. आप जो कर रहे हो रिसर्च है. कहां से करोगे, कैसे करोगे? 3-4 बातें नोट कर लेना. सबसे पहले द वेरी फर्स्ट टास्क, यू हैव टू सेलेक्ट एन डोमेन. आई डोंट थिंक कि कंप्यूटर साइंस के बच्चे हैं या किसी और भी फील्ड के हैं, लेकिन मैं एक कॉमन एग्जांपल लेने की कोशिश करूंगा, आपको समझाऊंगा. सपोज आप कंप्यूटर साइंस एंड इंजीनियरिंग के स्टूडेंट हैं, तो नंबर ऑफ डोमेन्स आर देयर. साइबर सिक्योरिटी, मशीन लर्निंग, डीप लर्निंग, क्वांटम कंप्यूटिंग, आईओटी, डॉट ढेर सारा, आप सब जानते हो. तो पहला टारगेट क्या है आपका? यू हैव टू पिक द इंटरेस्ट. किस में जाना है आपको? ये हो गया आपका डोमेन. देन व्हाट यू हैव टू डू? फर्दर उस डोमेन में भी, सपोज आपने साइबर सिक्योरिटी पिक कर लिया, इनसाइड साइबर सिक्योरिटी यू हैव टू फिक्स द सब डोमेन्स. साइबर सिक्योरिटी में जाना है आपको तो डेटाबेस सिक्योरिटी में जाना है, नेटवर्क सिक्योरिटी में जाना है, एप्लीकेशन सिक्योरिटी में जाना है, वेब सिक्योरिटी में जाना है. कहां जाना है? ये आपका हो गया सब डोमेन. आफ्टर दैट व्हाट यू हैव टू डू? यू हैव टू सर्च थ्रू जर्नल्स, थ्रू गूगल बाबा, थ्रू different research platforms, forums, research papers in the area of your own interest, domain and subdomain. Pick up 5-4 papers and try to read that. You will get 3 things there. Number 1, abstract. Forget about paper. Conclusion. Initially, you start doing this practice. Gradually, after reading 5 to 10 papers, you will come to know what is happening in this domain and how it is happening. This is the well beginning of your research. Extend the number of papers, 10-20 papers. Then gradually you will come to know what are the methodologies being used in research. While doing this practice, you will come to know the gap. That is known as research gap, research problem. Whatever the task you are going to do as a researcher, research a topic. So once you will able to formulate the problem, ये कहाँ से आएगा? Only and only from the literature side. Literature वही आपको बताएगा कितना काम हुआ है, कितना काम आगे बढ़ाना है. You will lay a firm foundation for your research, जिसको कहते हैं प्रॉब्लम फॉर्मुलेशन. राइट? अभी हमने एक बात कही थी, रिसर्च इनलेस प्रोसेस है. सपोज 2 रिसर्चर ने काम किया, आप क्या करो, दोनों को समरी कर दो, आपकी रिसर्च होगी. लेकिन वहां तक पहुंचने के लिए आपको क्या करना पड़ा? कि काम को पूरा का पूरा पढ़ना पड़ा. दिस इज लिटरेचर सर्वे, दिस इज लिटरेचर रिव्यू. एक अच्छे रिसर्चर तभी बनेंगे आप जब आप लिटरेचर सर्वे करेंगे, लिटरेचर रिव्यू करेंगे, और आपको एक पथवे मिल जाएगा कि हमें करना क्या है. ठीक है? तो डू द लिटरेचर सर्वे इन योर एरिया and fix the problem, formulate the problem. It will tell you what to do and how to do. It means methodology, tools, techniques, data sets. All the things it will be revealed by the literature review. then you have to start your journey. With time constraints, okay, thank you. It's my first interaction with the RAI University and splendid fraternity, academic peoples are there. Definitely I have enjoyed it, and I express my sincere thanks for calling me here. Thank you again.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving us a deep insight about research. We are now about to start our technical session. There are certain rules for participants which I need to mention here. Each participant will be given a time slot of 5 minutes. And with the permission of chair, I would wish to start the technical session. So please. Thank you, sir. The first paper will be presented by Pinky Kumari and Nishita Ghosh. The topic is Advances, Approaches and Dimensions of Water Purification, a Comparative Review. This is an online presentation. Pinky Kumari and Nishita Ghosh. Please start with your presentation. I also request the other participants to be ready with their presentation. Pinky Kumari, you are there, you can start with your presentation. Pinky Kumari, you are requested to unmute yourself. Pinky Kumari and Nishita Ghosh, please unmute yourself. Pinky Kumari, आप अपने आप को unmute करें please.
Myself, Pinky Kumari, research. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, you are audible. Yes, you are audible.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Myself, Pinky. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, you are audible. Yes, you are audible. You can go ahead. You can go ahead. Finish your presentation.
Myself, research scholar, Department of Physics, Netaji Subhas University, Jamshedpur. Would like to extend happy afternoon to the knowledgeable dignitaries and my learned co-presenters. I am thankful to receive an opportunity for presentation, and my topic of presentation is Advances, Approaches and Dimensions of Water Purifications, a Comparative Review. It is well known that world's total water supply of about 332.5 million cubic meters of water, over 96% is saline. Water is a natural resource of Earth, and though about 70% of the Earth's surface